if I'm being pointed at, and I wasn't paying attention. So, hello everyone. Welcome to Tales from the Table Studios, where you deserve a seat at the table. My name is Cassidy, better known as Yoda Almighty. And this is Knights of Magic and Mystery, our Sentai and Sensibility campaign. This is Table 1, the Tuesday table that this is the I think it's the this is fine table. Everything's fine. Before we get started tonight, let's introduce our cast. So I'm gonna have everybody popcorn it around, and I'm not gonna be cruel to JT this time. So let's popcorn around. Tell us your name. Tell us who you're playing. Tell us how you feel about fighting Isabeau de Noailles. And let's start with Matt.
All right. My name is Matt. He, him pronouns. I'm playing Chin Huang. He, they pronouns. And honestly, he just thinks of this fight as an obstacle to him getting the chance to explain himself to Alice. So he wants to finish things fast. But I will popcorn over to Kian.
Hello, everybody. My name is Kian. I use any and all pronouns, and tonight I am playing Avery. Avery is Avery's just glad the spotlight isn't on them right now. They know that they're not very favorable amongst the team right now. And so he's just glad that there's something to distract everybody else from whatever mistakes Avery is making. And I will popcorn it over to X.
Hello, everybody. I am Xtel, as people like to call me. My pronouns are he, him. I'm playing Jax Daniel LaFay. And how do I feel? I feel betrayed, irritated, and also kind of excited to see Isabeau in this outfit that she has on. But nonetheless, she did take my kids from me, and there will be hell to pay for that.
It's true. It's true. To recap a little from the last episode, all of you were dragged off. Well, dragged is a strong word for the please leave this palace with me so we can go figure out who the Shadow King is that King Nuada Ergetlum of the Tuatha De Danann ushered you off to Cornwall to drop your blood into a pool of water. Someone sent out a mental distress call and triggered this event. And you were whisked back to London to find that poor Prince Owen had been poisoned by Jax's ex and turned into a giant flower monster that was rampaging down the Mall towards Trafalgar Square. You intercepted it just in time, and summoning your mechs and the Colossus, you put it down, managing to keep from killing Prince Owen in the process. He now lays on the ground before you. The June evening sun still high in the sky, and oh, JT, you wanted to go last, and then you didn't.
It wasn't sent to me. We don't have to. We don't have to do it.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to pop it over.
We don't have to do it. Listen,
the
people know who I am. The people know. They know what they're here for.
JT, it's your turn.
Yeah, all right, fine. I'm Jason. My pronouns are they, them. I play Carlisle Vicori, the saddest boy in London, and the only member of the team with no bad boy points right now, I think. So that's fun. Carlisle's the only one not doing fuck shit. Incredible turn of events for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you for reminding
Oh yeah.
me that you are the only
Carlisle
one who doesn't have any marks of peril. Here's the good news: those go away at the end
No,
of every
sorry.
session.
When I say bad boy points, I mean the team doing fucked up shit that shouldn't be done by our team, the good guys.
Oh, I'm gonna give you a chance to rectify that, like in about 20 minutes. Don't worry.
Oh,
Anyway, just
Megatron
yes, to
is
remind
my
you,
name of
mechanically, your marks of peril reset every session, so you do not have that problem to start the game off with. However, everybody take a queen's favor. You're gonna need
Yay.
it. I love all of you.
Whoa.
Just remember that.
That's
Um,
terrifying.
Yeah, I know. So
I don't know what
we
had left over the last time. So
we
clearly
open tonight. As I said, the June's evening sun still high in the sky. It is the longest day of the year, and Isabeau stands with her back to Trafalgar Square, you four with your backs to Buckingham House, Owen unconscious on the ground between you. And she has just taunted you all, taunted Jack specifically by telling him that their children, the twins, have been sent off with their grandfather. What are you all going to do to stop me?
I attack immediately. It's crash out time. Yeah, that's what we started off with.
Alrighty. So it is crash out time. Let us tell me what you want to do. I mean, she's prepared for it, so.
So what happens is, similarly to I think quite a few times before so far, whenever we've gotten into combat, Jax, after she says that one sentence, gives her no more, gives her no chance to have any more words, and then he rushes forward. And what happens is the flames come out from the bottom of my feet as I skate across the ground, and I leap into the air and do like 6 front flips. It's a lot because I'm trying to get hella momentum on this. Um, and using the fire to speed up the flip the entire time. Every rotation is faster and faster, and I'm gonna bring it down with an axe kick on to the top of her head.
Okay, so do me a good favor and roll vigor for me.
Lovely vigor
Not
roll.
me accidentally closing the PDF that I needed.
It's a wild time. I rolled a 1.
That is your honor. So tell me how. So you go to do this and you build up that momentum and you think at the last second she is going to dodge this and knock you off kilter. What do you do to ensure that you still kick her in the face?
Tornado kick. I switch
Okay.
I switch mid path, mid axe, like it's like an inch above where she was, and then immediate change up. Instead,
Okay.
flames shoot out from the other foot to spin me in a horizontal direction instead.
We love to see it. Okay, so you do that. You kick her in the face, and she is wearing a helmet just as you are, so it doesn't quite connect still. But that is your first success of the evening. And she just shakes her head and swings up this staff wand thing and begins to cast a spell at you. And she just spills out with Jacques Lefebvre, you are a fool, and whips. And you think she's casting at you, but instead she is whipping around, spinning in place, and is going to cast at Carlisle. Carlisle, make a footwork roll for me, please.
I just got back. Please don't do this
I
to me.
know. Well, you got back, and so I had
Wow.
to immediately
Luckily-
make you pay.
Luckily, I know exactly what's wrong with my computer now, so I can be upset about it no matter what.
Oh, okay.
That's a 1, which is my honor if we're still transformed.
Yeah.
God, Cass. God, I have four choices. 4 number. 2 of them are good number.
3 of them are good number for a footwork roll.
All 4 of them are good number for footwork roll.
No, 2 is
Oh no,
bad.
2. Oh, I can't see. I'm blind.
It's okay. How do you avoid this splash of black acid that shoots out of this staff as it is swung your direction?
I think Carlisle, deeply unprepared to be specifically targeted by this woman given the current circumstances, just sort of collapses to the ground.
Oh, just strings cut, puppet down.
Yeah,
Okay.
just duck under it.
Not even like cool like Matrix Lean, just
No, it's not cool. They wield a gun for a reason. They are not a combatant.
That's fair. That is so fair, bestie. Okay. So, who is going to take a swipe at Isabeau next? Because if you guys don't do anything, I'm gonna.
I'll shoot gun.
You will shoot gun?
Yeah,
Okay, shoot gun.
Fire gun from hip.
Dueling, please.
Yeah.
I believe in thee.
That's 3.
That's a failure. Take a mark
That's
of peril.
50-50 on that one.
Yeah. Excuse me as I burp. Do me a favor. Go ahead. Normally I don't make you guys roll for the marks of peril, but roll this time because if you get a 1, you're fine.
I'm fine. What do you mean?
That
means the other.
No, it means the mark of peril.
Oh, I
immediately
see.
goes away.
It's just a 2.
Okay, so you keep that mark of peril. Alrighty.
Yippee.
You shoot, and Isabeau dances away, and as she does, the end of her staff shortens, sharpens, and she ducks up underneath X and goes to stab at Avery. Avery, make a footwork roll, please.
That's a 2. Is that a win? Fuck.
Oh, that's a mark of peril. But roll. If you get a 1, it immediately gets rid of the mark of peril.
No, that's a 3.
Okay, you keep that mark of peril. So
She's my mortal enemy right now, but damn, is she cool? Anyway,
I mean, thank you.
Is she your mortal enemy? She's kind of not targeting you.
Well, she's a slimy son of a bitch. Anyway, so Avery, tell me what distracts you in this moment that allows Isabeau to get close and find a weak point in your armor and shove the now stiletto knife that was her staff up under your ribs.
Avery is not really looking at Isabeau. Avery is looking at Owen. And I'm trying to assess for signs of life from a distance because we are still supposed to be protecting the royal family. And so I am significantly distracted trying to figure out a way to get close to Owen without getting stabbed, in that I get stabbed anyway because I'm not paying attention.
Okay. I will give you a freebie in this moment, not counting part of your combo, your combat actions, if you want to roll a vigor check to see if Owen is alive.
I'll take that. You've got to be fucking kidding me. That's a 4. I'm rolling like shit today, guys. I'm sorry.
Hey, buddy, that's a mark of peril. Roll again. You want to hit a 2. You want to hit a 2.
Oh, that's a 2. That's a 2.
Okay, marks of peril are both gone. You reset your counter.
Okay. Maybe I'm not rolling like shit today. We'll see.
Anyway, you get stabbed. You feel this blade go up underneath your ribs, and then you realize Isabeau has not stabbed to kill. And you feel a familiar sensation of shadow leaching into your body.
She's gonna get me in trouble with my friends.
And she leans in close and says, "Was it you? Was it you who let us know they were looking for us? Or was it the Duke? Both of you were there. Which one of you was it?"
Can I headbutt her?
Yeah!
What do I need to
Dueling,
roll?
and I will give dueling, and I'll give you advantage for that. I was delighted. I love a headbutt. Nobody headbutts people.
Ooh, that's a hero on one of the die and a 5 on the other, so they're both successes.
Hey.
That counts as 2 successes. No, that actually counts as 3 successes. I will give you that. You headbutt her. Tell me how you knock Isabeau on her ass.
I grab onto the hand that is stabbing me currently, and I grab her by the back of the head, and less so like I'm moving my head, but I'm dragging her head forward into mine to headbutt the shit out of her. And as soon as I do, in the moment that she's stunned, I'm gonna pull the blade out of my side and I'm gonna shove her back.
Do you keep her blade?
I do. Don't think that hard. You don't have to think that hard about it, Cass. It's just a stiletto knife. Just let me have the knife.
Do you have your other blade drawn?
Do
you?
Wild things are about to happen.
Yes or no, Kian?
I don't think I do. I don't think I do.
Okay. That's good.
The way you're laughing is concerning. I want you to understand this.
Kian, you pull that knife out of your guts, and shadowy ichor begins to climb up your arm.
Come on.
I need you to make a dueling roll.
Jesus Christ.
You said you kept the knife!
I didn't think it was gonna try to kill me.
It's me! Everything's gonna try and kill you!
Fuck, that's a 2.
Everybody's an enemy.
That is a mark of peril roll. You want to roll a 1, buddy?
Oh my god.
believe
None of
in
my
you.
dice are respecting me right now. What is that? No, that's a 6.
Okay, you take 1 mark of peril. You're fine for now. All of you see this exchange, hear this exchange. Isabeau is on the ground. Avery has a cursed blade in their hand. Who does what?
I just want to throw knives at Isabeau.
Okay, throw knives at Isabeau.
I'm gonna try
Dueling,
to throw
please.
knives. Let's go.
Oh, and thank you. Everybody's got juice.
Let's go.
Yeah. We got the juice now.
I'm gonna use that juice immediately to try to get this. I failed again.
Mark a peril roll, please, my
Rip.
good friend.
All right. I rolled a 6, so I've got my 1 mark of peril.
You got your 1 mark of peril. Okay, so that's okay. You throw knives, and it is Isabeau's face is covered, but you can feel the smirk. And she, just to remind everybody, it kind of looks like a Harlequin from Warhammer. Like, like the long cloak, everything. She rolls away from the knives, and with like Avery, her face is covered. You can feel the wink throw in your direction. And she rolls towards Owen, still unconscious on the ground, and they both disappear in a cloud of pink and black smoke. Everybody make vigor rolls for me real quick.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
You said that on Friday, and I literally stopped in the middle of the sidewalk yesterday while listening to that episode and laughed, and I got looked at funny by some National Guardsmen.
Roll the 1 again.
That's your honor. I'll give you your honor.
I
This
rolled
is
my
okay.
for
hero.
Avery.
Thank you.
Oh, too many people. Okay, so failure for Matt, mark of peril. Avery got a 6. That's a pass.
4. My hero.
That's your hero. You're fine. Okay.
Academia. Sorry.
Right.
Jax, you rolled one more time.
A 1.
Okay. So
Uno.
it takes you're a little slower on the uptake. Carlisle, you are a marksman. You clock this immediately. And Avery, this bitch just stabbed you and took the royal family member you were trying to protect. So Carlisle catches it first, Avery right behind, and then Jax. Matt, you're like, where the fuck did she go? She reappears, a new knife at Owen's throat. Her back now to Buckingham House behind you guys. What do you think is going to happen here? You have lost. The throne will belong to my king. The threats will end. You are all fools. Fools. What do you do?
One of Chin's knives. I kick up with my foot and
Mm-hmm.
kick it at her hand that holds the dagger to try to disarm her.
Footwork.
Let's see what happens here, everybody. Hopefully it's all good. That's a 3.
That's all you need.
That does it. Yep.
You disarm her, and as you disarm her, Avery, you watch that knife drop from her hand, and you feel it, like you feel the one that is you cannot let go of now pulse as you realize that she is still pulling from this blade. Owen crumples to the ground at her feet. And you realize he's not dead. And he's slowly regaining consciousness. And he groans and he tries to roll away from her, distracting her. And I will give whoever steps up next advantage on their roll.
I mean, it's gun time, I think.
Gun time.
She's all the way over there. We're all the way over here.
Yeah, she's about 25 feet away from you guys.
Wild.
Dueling for me,
Still a bullet.
please. Dueling, and you get advantage. So you just need to hit your hero.
And I do.
Okay. You shoot. Tell me what you do, bro. Come on.
I think Carlisle stands, watches Jax disarm her, and as soon as Owen is out of the picture, there's just it's an instant, triggers pulled, shot is fired, cold iron bullet is still a bullet.
Ooh, that's right. You use cold iron bullets.
Ever since that night.
And she's not mortal. Okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, that leaves an opening for somebody to follow that attack up immediately. We got a 1-2 combo. Let's make it a 1-2-3. Who wants to keep going?
I will. Avery does not throw knives, but I'm going to try to throw this knife in my hand back at her. I'm going to see what happens when I try to throw it.
Dueling, please. Actually, dueling or vigor. I will let you choose.
Oh, it's always going to be vigor. Okay, that's my honor. I rolled a 1.
Okay. God damn it, I wanted you to fail. Okay, so you go to throw this knife at her knife, back at her head. And it doesn't immediately want to leave your hand. What power do you summon to force this knife out of your hand and towards her?
I mean, there's already all this shadowy shit around me. In my head, all that I am thinking of is how can I send all of this shadow energy that I have in my hand back at her. So I'm thrown with whatever the Shadow King gave me.
What do you think that looks like?
Um
What do
all of
your
this
comrades see?
all of this shadow is sort of coalescing around my hand and my arm, and I look down at the blade in my arm, and if anybody's paying attention, as I look down, I'm starting to focus on the blade, and I force all of the shadow back toward where the blade is so that it's all kind of sitting in the palm of my hand. And then I pull my arm back, and when I let it go to fly, there's still tendrils of that black smoke sitting in the palm of my hand that kind of guide this blade toward her, that when I drop my hand, you can still see that black smoke in my palm.
Carlisle cocks one eyebrow at Avery.
Avery ain't looking at nobody but her.
This happens. All of you see this, and Isabeau even looks shocked for a moment, and therefore does not dodge her own weapon being hurled at her, and it impales her in the shoulder. And as she rips it out, it extends into a staff again and becomes a hooked side as she twirls it through the air and goes to slash at all of you. Everybody make a footwork roll.
Wild times.
Look,
Using a different die, see what I get here.
You know, maybe a good idea.
That's a success for Avery.
Yep.
Chin also.
I
Nice.
also get a success. I got a 5.
I rolled my honor. 75% chance of success, Cash.
Just the way you said it.
Yeah, because I knew. Every day closer to becoming Cash's worst enemy.
One day I'm going to like pick a rules like game where my monsters don't get immediately fucking murked. I miss my Takaragami. Like, that was a big fight, and you guys were just like, nah. Anyway, 2 of the people at this table know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyway, there was Panda involved. So I had to do some math real quick. So that is 8. Oh, fuck me. Okay. You all avoid this expulsion of shadow magic. And you notice Isabeau looking to the west. Like she's waiting for something. To orient yourselves, Buckingham Palace is behind you. Trafalgar Square is in front of you. Off to her right shoulder, she is glancing over the trees, looking for something.
If we look in that direction, do we see anything?
Not yet. And she looks a little perturbed by that.
I start to cut a wide circle in that direction to be between her and her right-hand side, whatever it is, that direction that she's looking.
Okay. Anybody else doing something?
We're thinking the same thing, Bestie, because I think also immediately, rather than a wide circle, it's a beeline to whatever she's looking at. Like, does it seem like she's hoping something is there, or that she's surprised something is there?
It seems more like she's waiting for a signal.
Yeah, I'm beelining it to wherever she's looking.
Where's Owen in all this?
On the ground at her feet still.
Okay.
Chin could try to fly towards Owen to see if he could get at him.
I'll let you do that.
Sick.
Make it a footwork roll because you're trying to dodge her. Because she still got like the big ass scythe. So
Mhm.
Believe in you.
Footwork. Let's
You're
go.
only hero.
I actually did get my hero this time. Thank you, Lily.
The dice
thank you,
giveth to us,
Lily.
and
I
the dice taketh away from Kaz.
I don't even roll dice in this game. Anyway, yes,
You wanted to
9.
succeed.
For anybody keeping track, it's 9 now. You tell me how you sweep in and grab Owen before she's able to swing that scythe around at your head.
I think that what Chin will do is he's going to like spread his arms, and like you see the feathers spread out, and so as he's running, it looks like he's gonna take off, but instead he switches it into a slide underneath her to get to Owen.
I'm going to add on to that because you grab him and tuck the wings. And in her arm, Isabeau is a taller woman, but she's not over 6 foot. In her armor, she is well over 6 foot. And therefore, as she's got her feet planted to swing the side, there's just enough space for you to literally fly through her legs and out behind her.
Sick.
Where do you take Owen?
I think I'm going to go towards Buckingham Palace because I was
Okay.
thinking, like, if she's looking towards the west, if
Mhm.
she's looking towards where my allies are, I kind of want to split it up so that it's like, we're all kind of spread out.
Gotcha. Split her attention. Good job.
Yeah.
Make a vigor roll.
Okay. All right, Lily, make a vigor roll for me, okay?
If you fail it, immediately make a footwork roll before you roll your Merc's barrel.
I got a 5.
Okay. So you're good.
Okay.
You bring yourself up short because as you start to fly towards Buckingham House, you remember just in time that Nuada said there were wards on the house that he had to slice through. And you see that shimmer in the air just before you were to hit the grounds. And you bring yourself up short, clutching Owen in your arms. And you're able to come down to the ground before you collide with a magical barrier, which, now sensing your presence, is shimmering like an oil slick in the air. And I'm going to give all of you this for free. This fight has started to attract attention. Guards are running towards you, but also the citizens of London are gathering along the Mall to watch this fight. They're gathering in their hundreds. All social classes are peeking around the trees, converging on the palace. Who is closest to Isabeau? I would say it's going to be Avery or Jax. Which one of you is closest?
For story purposes, because I feel like because Avery, and stop me if you prefer otherwise, Kian, but I think because Avery took a like wider berth and I'm just going straight towards it, that I have to run past her. So probably I'm closest.
Jax with disadvantage, make a footwork roll.
We'd love to see this. I rolled a 5 and a 6, so I fail.
Yeah. Did you use your juice?
I don't want to. I want to see what happens here.
I'll tell you what happens. The scythe swings out, having missed Chin as he flies away with Owen, and hooks you behind your waist, and you are dragged into Isabeau's face. Well, lover, have you figured out who the king is yet?
I got an idea.
What's that?
I ain't tell her.
You
Not
ain't
until you
telling.
tell me where my kids are.
With their grandfather, my grandfather, their great grandfather. He will take care of them. I promise you that.
OOC. There's a thing that I figured out.
Yeah, there is a thing that you figured out that I have not allowed you to tell anybody else yet.
Is that still in place here?
I will let you roll etiquette to see if you can put that together based on little snippets of things that you picked up from Isabeau and other people over the years.
All right, let's see. Etiquette is not as bad as for older jacks to roll, but it is. You know what? I will use my juice for this one. Thanks, Kay, for the juice. No, I still fail.
How many marks of peril do you have at this moment?
I don't have any. I haven't failed the roll yet.
Well, you just
so
did.
This is the first
roll
one. Yeah.
Rolls. If you get the 1, I'll give you something.
Alrighty.
I won't give you everything on a 1. I know it is the honor, and technically it still works, but it's not a full success.
Well, I rolled an 8, so which is my hero, but I feel like it doesn't count here.
It doesn't. It's a marks roll, so yeah, it doesn't. There's a flicker in your mind. Many years ago, when you first met Isabeau, she mentioned something about her grandfather, and you are thinking of it, but you're so mad. You're so mad. And you're feeling so betrayed that it just immediately out of your brain. So you will be keeping that information above table for the time being.
Love that I have to hold on to this.
Look, you figured it out. I just asked you if you did. You're 80 years in the past. Yeah.
So then he will. So I'll look at her and just sort of. It's that growl that comes from him sometimes, that emanates from his dragonness, and he just says, "Well, I don't care who. I just want my damn kids back, Isabel."
No. They have not served their purpose yet.
You know, right?
Very right.
So you'll just use them as pawns. And whatever scheme you and this Shadow King cooked up.
Do you think yourself a knight in this game just because you carry the title?
I think myself nothing.
Because you are nothing. You are a pawn in my game. I am the knight at the king's side. You are an obstacle in my path.
Knight, you say. You know what a knight's duty is?
Loyalty.
Isabel. No. Faced with an insurmountable foe, your duty is to die for your king, and so you will today. I swipe at her. It is a elbow.
Dueling, please.
Why now? I rolled a 1 again.
That's your honor. She almost misses it. Tell me how you still clip her.
I think the scythe in my midsection has got me weirdly off balance, and I think I start to be manipulated by her as she moves me to just out of reach. And then I, having witnessed Avery do this a moment ago, headbutt instead.
Love a headbutt. I love it. You headbutt her, and she turns it, like the acrobat she is, into a flip, putting herself unintentionally very close to you, Avery. Do you take advantage of this situation?
I would like to. Trying to decide how violent Avery is feeling. And I think it's a little violent. I would like to. Wait, hold on. I got to look at a picture of her. She's got like a headpiece on, right?
She's got a hood. And there's like ribbons that are standing up with magic behind her.
Do I know that she has lengthy hair?
Yeah.
I would like to grab the hood with the purpose of grabbing onto her hair. And I would like to push forward and slam her face down into the ground.
First of all, hot. Second of all, vigor. You're overpowering her vigor.
I hope this works. I really hope this works. Oh, it didn't work. I'm gonna re-roll.
Using your juice or your queen's favor?
Using my juice.
Okay. Remember, I gave everybody a queen's favor at the top of the game.
Yep.
That's a success. That's a 6.
That is a success. You smash her face into the ground. That is 11. She rolls over on her back. And all 4 of you see very plainly that Isabeau is a powerful magic user, but she is a glass cannon. And you have cracked her, and all of you can see that one more hit is going to be enough to take her down. So who would like to lay the final blow?
Is it gun time?
I feel like it might be gun.
Gun time.
It must be gun time. It must be cold iron bullet time. Yeah, I'll throw gun around.
Blast away.
Kind of blast.
Cass, guess what?
Hero?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is 12. It's actually 13 because I'll count that as a double success. What do you shoot? What part of her do you shoot?
I think she rolls over. She starts to say something to Avery, I would imagine, sneering or something, and a bullet just sails through her head.
Do you mind if I modify that just a smidge?
Yeah, by all means.
It doesn't go through her head. But the cold iron slams into whatever final ward she had around her armor and neutralizes it. And you see her blade shrink from a scythe down to a staff to a blade and back into a plain silver wand that begins to dissolve at her side as she lays on the ground. And all of you, I think, start to walk forward towards her. She's not unconscious, but she is defeated. I need everybody to make a vigor roll for me, please. There's no consequences to failing this. It's just do you notice something.
I rolled a 1 again.
I rolled
Also
a
a
1.
1.
What did you say, Kian?
I rolled a 1.
Matt?
Just fail. I just fail.
Chin,
Poor
come
Chin.
on.
And this is gonna hurt for Chin so much. Okay.
Rip.
So you don't notice it immediately, and Chin, you don't notice it until it is happening. But the ward behind Chin, as he stands there with Owen in his arms, shudders and collapses with a great crack. And a figure launches up from the grounds of Buckingham House, resplendent in gold and silver, wings aloft, a crown upon their head, and they fly through the air and land with a trident, pinning Isabeau to the ground. And all of you see and recognize, because of the Frethith, a knight, but a knight none of you have ever seen before. And then you realize a second later, as slashes open in the air and the court of Tir na Nog, the court of Avalon, the court of the Tuatha Dé, all step out to bear witness to this. You realize that this figure, this crowned figure, is Alice Fitzroy. In gold and silver armor. Not black. Not draped in shadow. And then another figure alights on the ground behind her, and you realize it is not one figure, but two. The former Knight Commander, Angarad, spouse to the Princess Regent, Lisbeth. They both stand there behind Alice, staring down at Isabeau. Well done, knights. Alice, kill her. Did anybody say anything?
No, no, no. Her head is mine. You stop.
Alice, her helmet, the faceplate dissolves away, so you see her hair and this armored crown upon her head. And she glances over her shoulder at Lisbeth. And Lisbeth looks at you, Jax. Do not underestimate the calmness I show you for anything other than rage, Jax LaFay. You have no power here. Step back and get your finger out of my knight's face.
No.
You feel a hand on your shoulder, Your grandmother, many times removed, pulls you back towards the court of Avalon. Do you let Titania grab you?
I don't think there's a world in which he can fend her off. I think mentally he's there. Um, he probably could try, but I think mentally he believes that he just could never. So
Yeah.
he probably can't, if that makes sense.
Yes. So
But
you
he is
you
kicking and screaming.
okay. So you growling feel her literally like put herself between you and Alice and Lisbeth. She's not pushing you behind her, more, but she's keeping you like here. Like shut up, the adults are talking. Lisbeth, what is it you're doing? Alice Fitzroy was never to become a knight. And Lisbeth is still snarling at this point at the figure on the ground. She is no longer a Fitzroy. She has renounced all connection to Avalon. She is of House Gwyneth. And Lisbeth is facing you all. And she looks over her shoulder to the right. And you see something break in her face. As smoke rises over the trees. And she stops looking at you four and she looks to Tanya in the eye for a long moment. And you can feel them having a conversation. And she repeats that with all of the heads of these courts that are now standing here watching her. And then she turns to address her people. People of London, these heroes you see standing before you who have rescued my brother the prince, they have put down a traitor to House Gwyneth, a traitor to the Frethith as a whole. But I am afraid it was all a distraction. And this treachery went further than we ever knew. The smoke is from Kew Palace. My father is dead. The king is dead. And you hear the crowd immediately chant in response, "Long live the queen." She lowers her voice as chants of "Long live the queen" begin to echo around all of you, echoing through the streets of London. She looks to the other kings and then to you. While we were concerned about this and events going on inside Buckingham House, someone broke into Kew and murdered my father. The smoke is confirmation from Dr. Maximov that he is dead and could not save him. Chief Fitzroy has been arrested. Robin good fellow was found on the grounds. Both of them have been placed in the tower. Alice has renounced her mother. Robert has claimed her as his official heir. She is now heir to the kingdom. Fitzroy will never take the throne. No one with that name will ever take this throne. And Isabeau de Noailles is a traitor. And there is only one judgment for traitors.
Your Majesty,
Knight Vicori.
forgive my impudence for a moment. We should take Isabeau to the tower as well.
No.
She has information. She has access to the man who instructed and orchestrated this. To kill her would be to kill any good lead.
All of you make vigor rolls.
All of us, you say?
All of you.
That's a success for Avery.
Okay.
Success for Chin.
Okay.
I keep rolling ones. I don't know what's
Just it's still your honor. It counts in this situation.
Honor.
Damn. Okay, guys. You say that. And Elizabeth laughs. Look at her. And all four of you look at her and realize that the creature that was Isabeau is gone. This is... At first you think it might be another Waximov situation. It's a puppet. But then you see the ichor bleeding out of her eyes, her nose, her ears, her mouth, and the vacant look. She is breathing. But all of you recognize, because all of you were at Waterloo, and you saw this happen when certain enemy knights were on the verge of being captured. And it was like a magical bomb went off in their head. They were alive. But they're husks. Death is not anything but a mercy. Alice, end her misery. Does anybody try and stop Alice from digging this trident into her head?
I don't move, but I
Carlisle
do
will.
say, I do say something. I will I'll let that happen. Okay,
Avery?
I'll oh, go ahead.
Nope,
If you
nope.
would.
Go ahead. We all got ideas. We're all scheming.
I look at Alice, and
Okay.
there's judgment.
She's not looking at
And I
you.
say, yeah, no, that's fine. I look at her and I just say to her, so you gave up on them, huh? Your family. That's what you did. For what? You know that they wouldn't do this.
Anybody else?
And you
say anything?
stand there like a puppet.
Anybody else?
I think I Avery Avery walks forward and stands in front of Lisbeth, and against every single fiber of their being just says, I think there's a way I can still reach her. Let me try.
Okay, we'll resolve that in a second. Carlisle, you were moving.
Yeah, I'm moving to Alice.
You grabbing the trident?
I think there's a tentative hand placed on it. I just
Okay.
Carlisle is looking up at her.
Okay. Chin.
I think that Chin is he's having a hard time looking at Alice. He hears Jax. He sees Avery and Carlisle on the move, but Chin, for all intents and purposes, feels like he's failed her and that she has now finally achieved what he hopes she would achieve. And Chin is just going to go with the chant, "Long live the Queen."
Alice.
But he's not directing that, just so I'm clear. He's not directing that at Lisbeth, he's directing that at Alice.
Yes.
Okay.
Alice. Knight Alice, I'm assuming now, officially. You are, obviously, rightfully very upset at a lot of things. But if you want people to answer for those things, you need to let us do what we were tasked with. And to do that, we need her alive. Night to night, I'm asking you to defy this order. For your oath. For us.
Alice? And there's a figure none of you I think have clocked yet, and it is Oberon. Standing behind you, Jax. And Alice looks up at her great-great-grandfather, the man who was just announced to this group as someone she has fully renounced. And all four of you watch him smile at her and tilt his head. And all he says is, "Follow your oath, child." And with a quick glance over her shoulder again to Lisbeth, she pulls the trident up. And that's where we're going to go to break.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Ah!
So everybody, I'm sure I'm gonna get yelled at in break, but I'm gonna run away before they can do that because I gotta let the dog out. Everybody go handle your liquids, get a drink, go to the restroom, get a snack, whatever you gotta do. I am gonna run away from my players for, let's say, 10 minutes. And I'm gonna put my headphones, like I won't be able to hear any of it. I'm just gonna we'll see you in 10 minutes, everybody. Goodbye.
I'm going to type
I'm like, yeah, Memphis is fucking weird. And then like I immediately started texting X as I'm like going on my walk. Like, did you figure this out? And he's like, yeah, I did. Hi guys.
Oh, hello.
Anyway, somehow my stream paused. I'm gonna reload that for a second so I can see what my face is doing. Anyway, hi. How we doing, guys? Are you mad at me?
I don't know what to feel.
I'm
I
more
have
mad than I am at
emotions,
Avery.
you know.
Okay. So, we're going to pick up with Avery. Avery, describe how you are reaching in to get what you want out of Isabeau's head that has had a magical grenade go off inside of it.
Do we still have a crowd around us?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I don't want to do this here.
You're doing this here.
I think
I believe in you.
Avery very quietly says to Carlisle as they kind of push past them. I hope you don't think of me too differently. And then I will go and stand so that I'm at Isabeau's head, and I kneel down and I put my hands on either side of her head, and I am focusing on that shadowy energy that I had in my palm before, and I'm going to summon that to both of my hands, and I'm going to press my hands to the side of her head. And I am trying to envision this sort of strange shadow network that I tapped into when I contacted the Shadow King. And Avery, I don't know if this is how it works, but Avery is picturing being able to I'm Kian, the player, is picturing Owl House. Spoiler alert. If nobody's seen it, but I'm picturing Owl House when we take a trip into somebody's head and we see their memories. That's what Avery is picturing. Avery is picturing physically being able to walk into this space, not being able to navigate it well, not being able to understand it, but there being a physical shadow network space to walk into.
And what is Avery looking for in particular?
Avery is thinking two things. I need to know what the Shadow King is planning, and I need to see the Shadow King's face. And they're thinking this for two different reasons. The knight in them is thinking, I need to know what is being planned, because we need to figure out how to get one step ahead of this person. We need to stop this. We need to figure out what's happening. But selfishly, Avery is thinking, I want to see the face of the person who did this to me, whatever this is. And I think that Avery follows that selfish pursuit first. I want to see the face of the person who did this to me.
Kian. Above table, you said something very specific there. That you want to see the face of the person who cursed you?
I mean, this all started when I got whammied the night that Charlotte died.
Yes, and you specifically want to see the face of the person who cursed you.
Cass, I don't
You
know.
did this. We had this discussion on break of what you wanted, and you wanted a face, and you said the Shadow King's face, and you have made some very specific wording choices here, and I need
because I have to go based off of what I think. I gotta play true to the story. I gotta play based off of what I think Avery would be thinking in this moment. And I think in this moment, Avery is thinking, I want the face of the person who did this to me. Kian wants the Shadow King's face. Trust me. Fucking trust me. I want to see the face of the Shadow King. But Avery is thinking, I want the face of the person who did this to me. Avery is starting to look for revenge.
I'm rewriting some things in my head for how I planned the second half of this session to go. Give me just a moment. Okay. You specifically want the face of the person who cursed you.
Yes.
And you're digging around in Isabeau's memories.
Yes.
I need you to I need you to make a figure roll.
I already did.
I know, but you said a very specific thing, and I gotta like I can't just. It changes things, Kian. I want to just give you a face, give you a name, but I gotta.
Okay.
You still have a queen's favor, and I think you still have a juice. I don't think you used
I
your
have-
juice yet.
If
No, you
Queen's
did
fa-
use your juice.
I used my juice, but if Queen's favors don't reset, I have 3 Queen's favors.
Oh, use one of them.
What happens with the Queen's favor?
It's advantage.
Okay. Do I have to do it before I roll?
No, you can do it now. I'm not gonna
Okay.
take this
I mean,
away from you.
For the record, that was my honor, and I'm still transformed.
Okay. Okay.
But
Okay.
I want to see if I can actually. Yeah, that was a 4. So my honor is what it is.
So it's a 1.
Yeah.
And you are digging through, and you realize that the Shadow King was never there that night.
God fucking damn it.
But you get something else. Because Isabeau was there masquerading as the Shadow King, but you remember there were 2 figures.
Mm-hmm.
And the Shadow King whipped out the curse that hit you and Leopold. But it was Isabeau. And then you realize in that moment, just as you're hitting this memory and you're seeing Isabeau's face and you think you failed, the other figure wasn't gone. And that curse didn't hit you as badly as it hit Leopold because it was redirected just enough. The magic tweaked just enough to protect you.
Cass, don't do this to me.
And Avery realizes in that moment there's probably only one powerful magic user in all of this who would want to protect them. And you remember back to that night and the shadowy figure over Isabeau's shoulder as she masqueraded as her king. And you saw the moment of surprise in Maximov's face as you fell to the ground in that corridor. And you know that while Isabeau has been the Shadow King's right hand from the beginning, the left hand, therefore, must be Maximov. What do you do?
Avery is kneeling at Isabeau's head, hands on either side of her head. And I think he pulls his hands back and stares at them. And anybody who's close enough, I would imagine the other 3 would be, you just hear Avery starting to mutter, "No, that can't be." And I go to reconnect, but I have lost the connection. And I am trying to desperately reconnect to course correct this information that I have now.
Lion gave you juice, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Lion gave you juice. Is anybody questioning Avery of the no?
I get Carlisle's right there.
Yeah, I think Jax is too preoccupied with everything else that's happening.
Avery, what did you see?
Sorry, I heard two people at once, and I heard neither of them.
You're good. I was seeing if Chin was close, but Carlisle asked a very good question. So
Avery stops talking, comes to very quickly of like, fuck, I'm around other people. And just quietly says, not here.
We don't have time for not here, Kaparis.
What did you see, Knight Kaparis? And Lisbeth is right behind you.
I glance in that direction. Wait, actually, clarification point. The smoke that showed up, was that the direction that Isabel was looking before when we were fighting her?
Yes.
Okay.
The king has for a very long time lived separate from the rest of his family at Q Palace. That is the direction of Q Palace.
Okay. Oh God.
Knight Kaparis, and you hear the Morrigan right up in your face. Knight Kaparis, what did you see? Don't make me drag it out of your head.
Avery looks at Carlisle and then Jax and then Chin and says, looking pointedly at all three of them, you have to let me deal with him first.
Carlisle cocks the hammer of his gun.
Avery pulls out his blade, points it at Carlisle. You have to let me deal with him first.
If you think I'm going to let him walk away after everything he put us through...
I'm not trying to let him walk away. I just need to ask a couple of questions first.
I need everybody to... Shit. I need everybody to make...
I am shitting my pants right now, Cass. It's fine.
I need
everyone to shit real quick.
Look, I'm from the South. The default is shit. Okay. Dueling. Everybody make a dueling. I need to know who is faster, literally faster to the punch here.
That's a 4 for Avery.
That's a 4 for me, but it's my hero smile.
Yeah.
I also got a 4. It's the night of the 4s.
I failed.
Yet again, Matt, the dice are being like the most like appropriate of the storytelling for you, because all three of you have a split second to stop Alice taking off into the air. Because you say, let me handle him, and Alice is a smart young woman, and
I don't think Carlisle wants to stop. I think Carlisle wants to hitch a ride.
I mean, literally, Avery was thinking the same.
If I'm being honest too, Jax would also take off and or hitch a ride.
Wow. Predictable ass team.
Okay, so Chin, buddy. Chin, buddy, you watch as all three of them, like Alice's wings extend, and you watch as Avery and Carlisle both reach a hand out to hold on as she lifts off into the air towards Q Palace, where Lisbeth said Maximoff was. You don't necessarily know it's Maximoff. I think you can put it together, but you don't necessarily know.
Yeah.
Jax, your own wings unfurl. Chin can fly. Is Chin taking off with his team and Alice?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. The last thing you all hear is every single raven and crow in the city screech in unison, quickly followed by the howling of millions of cats as both Catshi and the Morgan lift into the sky and run along the ground along with you towards Q Palace. And Lisbeth shouts out, "A traitor deserves nothing but death." And all around you still are chants of "Long live the Queen." So, everybody gets to Q Palace. Yes.
Avery is desperately thinking through this shadow network, thinking of Maximov, and just thinking run.
Oh, buddy. Oh.
Also, I need everybody in here to check the chat and Video Ninja. If you haven't already.
I got you.
Okay.
I also got you.
It just feels important to remind everyone.
Hey, buddy, you are reaching desperately for Maximoff in the Shadow Network.
I don't know if it's working. Avery has no idea if anything connects. That is what Avery is doing.
All you hear is, "Oh, you figured it out. He's not. He's been my left hand for so long, but he was never mine. Good luck, darling. Good luck." It's the Shadow King.
I think Avery just draws their blade.
You all land in the gardens at Q Palace and find Maximoff standing there.
It's on site. It's on site.
Yeah, gun leveled.
Yep, I land with an axe kick. Yeah. That's how it's going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody roll dueling. I want to see who hits him first. I am actually going to just roll
Baby.
something. Okay.
I love me.
Pointedly am trying to fuck up Alice's landing and Carlisle's aim because they are within reach of me.
Disadvantage, Carlisle.
Would a juice cancel that out if I spent my juice? Because I don't want to give up.
You would have to re-roll. Like I'm assuming you rolled your hero on the first one.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, you failed this next one.
I wouldn't know. I haven't rolled quite yet. I was.
What you just rolled?
Yeah, I started to roll and I picked it up because I wanted to ask first.
Okay. I will let you keep the hero. But both dice have to, both rolls have to succeed on a disadvantage check. So you can roll. If you fail, you can re-roll that second roll and then try and succeed.
Okay. Well, it's the only way I can succeed. And I'm nothing if not consistent.
Fucking double hero. Okay. You managed to knock Alice off balance enough to drop Carlisle, but all it does is drop Carlisle into perfect position. Jax, you got a 5.
I gotta succeed.
Matt, what did Chen get?
I failed.
We're all shocked and awed, in fact.
Matt, I'm gonna need you to get new fucking dice, bro.
How many
Matt, please. I want you to do cool stuff.
How many marks of tarot is this?
Chin is just too. I feel like he feels. Maybe it's like Alice is Alice is gonna
Yeah.
get to be queen. I don't have
Yeah.
to do anything anymore.
You know,
We're getting
Fair
there. Okay. I'm not even making you roll Marks of Peril. I'm so scared to knock you out of the scene.
Okay.
I think you're at like 7 now.
Wow.
Kian, what did you roll for your dueling check?
I rolled an 8, which is my hero.
Okay, so you and Carlisle kind of counteract each other. Alice drops both of you. Carlisle is perfectly lined up to shoot Maximoff, but you essentially land on Maximoff. So that's going to negate this, okay?
I mean, Cass, I'm still firing the gun, whether Avery's in the way or
I
not.
know that.
I
Okay.
figured.
I
Where
just
did-
wanted to clarify.
Where does
Avery's
Avery
so tough.
where does Avery take a bullet?
That depends what part of Avery's body is in front of Maximov's heart when Carlisle fires the gun.
Is Maximoff taller than me? Because that could be my fucking head.
Wild times. Wild times exist, everybody. Mhm.
Maximoff
Everything's
is a little over 6 foot. How
Avery
tall is Avery?
Avery is trans. Avery is not that tall. Give me a short
Fair.
king.
We stand a short king. I need you to roll a footwork for me, Kian.
This is wonderful.
This is awful.
I'm gonna give you advantage on it just because your heroes were technically canceling each other out. Oh my god, I'm so stressed.
Well, I have a
We
question.
consented to this in video in backstage.
Yes,
I'd like to clarify for the audience.
Of the audience.
We're only stressing Cass out here.
Yeah, this has been.
I am currently rewriting
about.
the rest of this session in my head as we go along.
I believe in you.
Footwork.
It's your fault.
Footwork.
That's a success. I rolled a 4.
Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so the bullet does not hit you in the head. It does clip you in the shoulder. As you tackle Maximoff to the ground. I gotta think this through because I did not anticipate this. He rolls over top of you and looks down. Oh. I really wish you had not done this. It's going to hurt so much more. Tell Elizabeth I'm the one who killed her father. Tell Jex that I will tell his children how much he loved them. Yeah.
You say loves or loved? Past tense.
Loves. Sorry. That was a miss. I did not even realize that I misspoke. Sorry.
I panicked for a second.
I'm not killing the children.
Jack's Claude LaFay, the only one who dies in this season.
I know.
You know, literally what makes table 2 so awkward.
He's a ghost the whole time, actually.
Walks into a cornfield at the end.
Oh. I understood that reference. He leans down. Do you stop him kissing you? No, the 3 of you chill for just a second.
I put my hand down.
You did.
I think Avery was conflicted going into this, flying in with Alice of like, I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get there. Saw Maximov, understood that Maximov's life was in danger, and was like, okay, I have to protect him. And I think it's a weird thing, but I think mentioning Jax's kids, it solidifies that, like, whether or not Maximov protected me, whether or not, because Avery is questioning, are his loyalties stronger to me or to the Shadow King? That is the question. Whatever the answer to any of that is, Maximov has played a hand in endangering these kids. And so I press my blade to his throat and I flip us over so that I'm straddling over top him with my blade to his throat. And I just say, you can tell them yourself.
Your cursed blade.
Yeah.
Remember how I told you earlier it was real good you didn't have it drawn?
Yep.
Yep.
It's drawn now. I drew it before we landed.
You did. You did. Alice gets to you first. And then the other three.
I have a question. I did succeed
Yeah.
on my dueling roll.
That is true. I take it back. I forgot. I'm so sorry. Jax, you get there a half step with Alice. I take that back. Alice is a couple steps behind you. What do you say to Maximov, Jax? And then as soon as you say it, I need to know what the other, like, are the other two getting closer?
I think probably all the rolling makes me miss my axe kick, and instead I slam my dragon foot, because I think I transformed on the way over here without thinking about it, into the ground right next to his head. And I snort smoke from my nostrils and say, "Where are they? And if you tell me, I promise your death will come quick."
The other two of you, are you coming up to this scene?
Yes, Carlisle's ready to fire on whoever wins whatever tete-a-tete they're having on the ground.
Chin approaches, but probably stays like 15 feet away from Alice. Just still that shame.
Put a pin in that. Okay. Maximov looks up at you, Jax. I will raise them as I hope you would want me to. My granddaughter was a fool. She had no loyalty to her family. But you and I both know that family is everything, is it not?
And yet you would deny me mine.
Oaths were sworn. I cannot break them on their behalf. All I can do
Fucking
is...
oath. Give me my kids back.
I cannot. Because we are already gone. And Waximov melts underneath you. You really think I'd let him get caught like that?
This fucking guy.
I shoot flames from my mouth into the sky. It's a lot. I am pissed.
The rest of the royal courts, now with the Caliph and Skathich, have arrived. And all of them are standing around you. And Alice turns to you, Chin. You owe me an explanation. And it better be good.
Chin, I'd say his eyes kind of well up a little bit, but he will smile, thinking now he's got a chance that he never thought he would have. And he'll nod. Yeah, I would be glad to.
Now, Chin.
All right. That note. I wrote it, and in that moment I meant it. I didn't really know you. I was hoping to not have to live like I did before. And I let that ambition run away with me.
I have sworn an oath. Sworn the Frethith, but I swore another oath to my aunt. Should my uncle or my other aunt not have children of their own, I will take the throne. But on my death, no. I swore that I would never marry and I would never bear children. But I would be a custodian for the throne, and should the House of Gwynedd fail with me, that I would ensure it went to a more... I would ensure that it went to an heir that was worthy. And that won't ever be you, Jin.
I know. For what it's worth, you're gonna be an excellent ruler.
I'm not going to be queen. My uncle is getting married next year. There's still a chance.
Hey. You never thought you'd be a knight.
I had to give up quite a bit to achieve my dreams. I can never set foot in Avalon again. Jax is right, I did give up on them. But not for the reasons he thinks. I don't think Mother and I don't think they did this. But I think whoever did wants to destroy me, and I will not give them the satisfaction.
Neither will I.
Does anybody else say anything before we do a little time skip?
Carlisle still got a gun leveled at Avery. I mean,
Go off, bestie. I'm just gonna mute myself. Y'all handle that.
I think Avery just hears a hammer click while they are still sitting on the ground after Waximov melts.
Pointedly bleeding from the already bullet wound that they have.
You better have a good explanation, Kaparis, or I won't miss again.
What do you want to know?
What do you mean, what do I want to know?
I've got nothing to tell you. You heard what he said.
What he said, Why are you working with him? I thought it was weird that they knew that we were watching at the lake. I knew my Duke could never do that. There's only one person left. And then there was the Icker. And the knife. And the smoke. And the inkling you had to protect him instead of help us. I did not pull you out of that house that night so that you could betray us.
Is this any different from you protecting Leopold?
In every way. Leopold was not in his right mind. You know that as well as I do. Are you mean
Maximov isn't even here. How do we know he is?
you still rushed to protect him?
I want answers. You wouldn't give them to me. You wouldn't stop long enough to give them to me.
I will not bear to see his face walk this earth.
You weren't the only one who lost something that night, Carlisle. Stop acting like you are.
Don't try to turn this around. You're the one pouring with the Shadow King's. You rushed to protect an agent of the Shadow King.
I want answers. I want to know what was done to me.
So much so that you would work for him to get them.
So much so that I would stop you from shooting the only person who can give them to me, yes. If that means working for the Shadow King, then fine. You might as well shoot me now. Avery stands up, turns around, and walks up so that the barrel of the gun is touching their chest.
Oh, okay. Before you guys do anything more. Yeah, Jax has something to say.
I was
I
hoping
think
Jax would have
Jax is
something
gonna
to say.
chime in here and just
Yeah.
look at the both of them, and he has shrunk back down and is in his suit, his normal ranger suit now, untransformed. Well, transformed but not transformed while being transformed.
You are less lizardy.
And then he looks at the both of you and says, "Oh, shut the fuck up, both of you." Carlisle, you understand that the oath would tear him to shreds if he had any intention of harming this kingdom. And
I know that that's not how the oath works.
I know it works in some capacity. We would surely have taken notice. Besides, he did turn on Maximoff at the end there. That's got to be worth something. At least a chance. I'm sick and tired of this shit. Playing catch up. Avery. Now, if Carlisle wants to put a bullet through your head right now, I won't stop him. Unless you promise to let us analyze whatever curse this is you have upon you. So we can finally find the bastard who took everything from all of us.
Poke and prod all you want. It's not going to make you trust me.
We don't need to trust one another. We just need to kill the Shadow King.
I want to check in real quick before I pitch a stupid idea.
I love a stupid idea.
How are we feeling, gang, over the table?
Yeah, go for it. I'm ready.
What's a stupid idea, JT?
Avery, how much does Maximoff care for you?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know if it's enough to get him to turn.
I'm
I don't
not
know if
looking
it's
for him to
enough.
turn.
Whatever plan you have, I don't know if it's enough.
I'm just gonna make a roll real quick. Unless Cass, you would like to roll a dice for a Carlisle snap.
What is a Carlisle snap?
Yeah.
Snapping how?
I'll explain this above table since we might not get to do it. But Carlisle's thought is if Maximoff cares about Avery, then he will come back if Avery is gravely wounded.
Oh, okay. I can tell you above table that's not going to work.
Fine. Shoot Avery, yeah.
Also, above table, I made it very clear to Avery that Maximov is not part of the quote shadow network. Maximov wouldn't fucking know if you did that.
Well, most magical man in Europe, and he can't even tell if his boyfriend's been grievously injured.
To be fair, he's now babysitting.
It's not my boyfriend.
So my boyfriend didn't just take a bullet for him. Shut up.
My kids. My kids.
My kids. To be clear to chat, the kids are fine. Will they be in 80 years? That's for Grim to figure out.
Jax did talk to him. So.
It went fairly well. Considering.
No.
Yeah, he did. Okay. I'm going to, as the GM, interrupt this little tete-a-tete. And Catchy, who is now sporting a more feminine appearance, literally slinks up in between Carlisle and Avery and pushes the two of you apart. Are the two of you quite done?
I think that's up to them.
Carlisle, fully, silently weeping, the gun dissipates back into the eye patch, and they turn and walk away.
No, Knight Vikori, come back here. Knight Huang, you as well, come here. Now, we were not very honest with all of you several months ago when we chose you as knights. We told you earlier today that it was because all of you had contact with the Shadow King, and we were hoping to use that connection to draw everything out into the open, and we've done that. But we do not know who killed Baylor. And whatever distraction was happening, killing a king, kidnapping a prince, trying to subjugate a potential heir, and she points at Alice there. So the only distraction today was here in the mortal plane. It's the solstice. Should be the height of Nuada's powers, which is how he was able to get into Buckingham to get to you for. And yet, we all missed the Shadow King waltzing in and releasing the Fomori. So, as Knights of the Realm, the 5 of you, pointing at Alice, are going to go fight dragons and giants and goblins and all the shady little creatures that I don't control already. While we interrogate the Lady Fitzroy and her grandfather. Consider it some team bonding.
You still think they got something to do with this?
I don't know. Do I? You four don't even trust each other. So who's to say if I can trust my cousin and his progeny? And night has fallen. And the cat, she uses the shadow to slice open a portal. Baylor's lands are through there. Go fight. I'll come get you when we're ready for you. Good luck.
Fine. I need something to kill anyway. And Jack stalks through the portal. It'd be ready to murder.
Does anybody else go?
I look at my bleeding shoulder from the gunshot wound, and then I look at every magic caster there, and then I look back at my shoulder, and I stand there and wait for somebody to do something about this.
You feel a feathered caress across your shoulder, and it is the creepiest touch you could possibly imagine in this moment, because it almost for a split second feels like falling leaves across your shoulder. And you glance, and the Morgan, who's been real good about getting up in your face real fast, is right there. Are you ready to go kill?
Am I bleeding?
Nope.
I nod. I sheath my blade, and I will follow Jax through.
Who's next?
I mean, Chin will go as long as you don't need me to make a roll to get through the portal.
No, but I do. But just because, make an etiquette roll for me.
Great.
You can do this. Do it with advantage.
I feel like you brought this on yourself.
Just gonna rub it in.
I was gonna give this to you. I really want you to succeed. Did you succeed?
I did not succeed.
Oh,
Okay.
in the chat for Matt today too.
Genuinely. Okay, so nothing bad happens to Chin. I need you to know this. But what happens instead? I feel so bad. What happens instead is that as you go to walk through the portal, Alice was going through at the same time, and you run into each other. And she just kind of pushes past you and doesn't check to see if you're okay.
And Chin just nods, and internally he's just thinking, yeah, I deserve that.
Carlisle? Buddy?
You know,
You know,
I'm not big on portals right now.
you're not big on following orders from these people either, if I remember correctly.
These people haven't earned it.
They don't care. You swore an oath.
Not to them.
The immortal
Technically.
fey creatures, yeah.
Yeah, Carlisle will go. It'll be fine as grave as any, I suppose.
And that is not where we're going to close out tonight, because we are going to do a little time skip forward.
Fun.
It takes almost 4 months to stabilize the armies that the kingdom of Tirnanog usually manages mostly on their own from spilling into the mortal world. For 4 months, the 5 of you, barely sleeping, barely eating, fighting. There is no dawn, there is no dusk, there is only night. You are bathed in the phases of the moon. That's the only light you see in the sky, is the stars and the moon, but it is not your stars and it is not your moon, because it is fairy. I think this is a moment where the 4 of you who have been to war, because Alice was never allowed, the 4 of you who have been to war probably fall into a familiar pattern of, you don't know the soldier on your left or your right, but you have to trust them. So in 4 months, just think for a moment. Does this team come out stronger? Or do they still not trust each other? I'm going to start with Carlisle.
Very mean to start with me, guy who's notoriously antagonistic.
Yeah, no, that's why I started with you.
I think Carlisle's in a fugue. The entire 4 months, I don't even think that they notice that people around them are bonding in any way. They're just doing what they need to do to survive. I don't think they have any sapient thoughts on the matter.
Okay. Does anyone try with Carlisle during this time? Seeing them in this state.
Avery punches the shit out of Carlisle once, just to get even for getting shot, just to bounce the tables. Pointedly punches him on the side that the eye patch is on. Like, it's a sucker punch. It's fighting dirty. It's a super cheap shot. As far as Avery's concerned, that is all that he needs to make peace right now.
Okay.
So they will do their part of making sure Carlisle eats, taking watch so Carlisle can sleep. Everything that a good teammate should. I'm not making small talk, but I am by no means kind of leaving Carlisle out to rot right now.
Does anybody else try with Carlisle?
I think Chin would.
What would Chin do?
Oh, my
Sweet,
heart, you
sweet,
poor thing.
sweet boy.
I
Sweet,
think-
sweet boy.
At some point, after a bit of like warfare, Chin probably has been brooding a lot and starts to relate a bit with Carlisle, where Carlisle's head was at. And he'd probably at some point, if we get a chance to rest, he'd say, I finally know how it feels to lose the one you love.
Damn.
Oh, Chin, you're such a sweetheart. You poor thing. I think Chin sees I think Chin sees a flash of recognition, anger, and then a return to just the dead eye, and they just drone out. Yours is over there, still standing.
But for me, she's gone.
It's because you're a coward.
I know.
Does Jax say anything to Carlisle in these few months?
I think that how do I put this? It's a determination that I have during this whole time to not get the team to trust each other personally, but to trust each other on the field, if that makes sense. So I do think Jax starts to, in a weird way, try to bring everyone together on the field, in a sense. Like he doesn't necessarily try to become like team leader or anything, but he definitely is like helping everyone along. Like he backs everyone up and connects moves to everyone else from each other, right? Like he's weaving through the group and giving us a solid combat foundation, if that makes sense, like getting us there. But I don't think he neither tries to nor discourages bonding with any of them, if that makes sense.
Okay. Avery.
Ooh, drop my phone. It's okay.
You're good. Avery, is there anything in these 4 months that makes you rethink anything involving this team? Forget the Shadow King bullshit. Is there anything about these 4 people who are at your side every single moment that makes Avery feel loyal to them? Or is Avery still trying to reach out to the Shadow King at any point?
I mean, when you shoot a man, it changes things.
You know, it's what they say. You're so muted.
There is a certain distance, even with trying to like we might be on equal footing now that I have punched you, but things will never be the same because I know at the end of this I have to decide if I'm going to be on Maximov's side or the team side. That is what Avery is thinking these 4 months.
Okay.
I think that there is one night probably where Avery is staying up for watch. Everybody else is asleep. Jax is next to relieve them for watch. And Jax, you wake up and you see that Avery is holding shadows in their hands, looking down at it. And when Jax approaches, Avery just says, if I have this, I might as well learn how to use it. And so I do make an attempt to engage with this as we are fighting, figuring out a way to make it part of my combat, an extension of myself, something that I can use to navigate the world with.
Jax would say, as long as you're careful. At this point, I don't care how we take him down. You just got to do it. And if it ever takes over you, would you want to be stopped?
I don't think I'll have a choice in that. Clearly, somebody's all ready to put a bullet in me.
That's fair enough.
I've got an entire team of very capable people at my back with a knife to my throat if it ever happens.
You know, things were different. I think we would have made a great team, all of us.
I think so.
Get your rest.
I don't think that he'll hurt your kids. For whatever comfort it's worth.
As far as I understand now, he's their great grandfather. I don't think so either, but she hid them from me and then took them from me. I found something that I could believe in. Finally. Even if it was just for a short time, and now they're gone. So whether he hurts them or not, I'm glad that he won't, but just too bad. Sleep. You know, we don't get much of it. I also think there's been a physical change to Jax. I also think this is the longest he's ever been in. We're in the Fae, right? In the Fae realm.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
I think this is the
yeah.
longest consistent amount of time he's ever been there. So I think it's also physically changing him. And I think he has scales. I think he has a lot more scales growing on his body as time goes on.
Yeah. Avery. You are trying to connect to these shadows. Jax tells you to get some sleep. You lay your head down in camp. You close your eyes. Oh, there you are. What do they have you doing now? Killing my minions?
What do you want?
Oh, I want the crown. And I made it so much easier for me to get it. So now I'm just biding my time.
What do you want from me?
Nothing anymore. You've proven exactly where your loyalties lie, and they are never going to be with me. I never understood Maximov's appeal in that way. The power I understand. And he has been a dear friend for many years. But to risk being killed by your own for him. It's interesting. That's all.
Where is he?
I don't know. Was not privy to that part of his plan. He was just supposed to kill the king at exactly the right moment, and he did, and I didn't need his help anymore. I assume he took the children and went somewhere else.
And I don't suppose you'll tell me where you are?
Well, I'm exactly not where anyone believes I am, I can tell you that. You still haven't asked my name.
I think that shocks Avery. I don't think Avery realized that he wasn't using the chance to ask information. And it's a very like scrambly trying to play it off. Well, I don't suppose you'll tell me.
Well, of course I will.
Then who are you?
I am the future Queen of England.
Do I
The
see
Ireland.
anything?
No, it's only a voice in your head.
Okay. You're gonna have to be a little more specific. There's a couple of people in the running now.
Oh, that's true. That is true. Lisbeth does think that I'm going to let that crown sit on her head. I'll tell you if you promise. No, if you swear an oath not to tell my cousin until it's too late. You can't tell any of your team. You must swear to it. Where's your loyalty? To your own selfish desires or to your team?
I won't tell them anything.
You
I
swear
swear.
it. I'm not saying this out loud.
Okay.
I'm so sorry for lying to you. Terribly impudent of me.
Don't
See you
apologize
soon.
to me.
No, I won't again then. See you soon, darling. And the connection cuts. And Jax, You said you are settling into this role of keeping everyone going. Tell me how we are seeing glimpses of General LaFay form in these 4 months. Because I will say the 5 of you very quickly become the only knights left standing on a few occasions. The only team left standing, leading these forces.
I think in a very unlike Jack's fashion. Usually he's known, especially you would have all known him during the war, as the wild card guy. Like he very much would just rush into the enemy lines in without warning or backup and just go wild over there. And I think and there was no plan, there was no nothing ever. He would just go on instinct. And I think in a weird way that is very much unlike the Jacks you have fought with before or heard of during the wartime, is he's very analytical um, in this time. Like he's like he'll point out to Carlisle like that's the weak spot, shoot that, and point and like go over to Avery and like punch or cut a shallow spot on a foe so that Avery can do the finishing blow. And for Chin, he would point out advantages in height that Chin could take that would definitely change the flow of battle. And it's very like analyzing the field and then acting on that information with very good accuracy, I'd say. And it's a very weird role for for someone with his reputation to have taken on.
How do the other 3 of you react to this side of Jax coming out, considering how hot-headed he's been this entire time?
The results speak for themselves for Avery.
Okay.
If it's working and it's improving his combat, then he is all for it.
Cool. Chin?
I think every time Jax gives him an order to find like specific spots like above the battlefield or anything like that, Chin is very thankful because then he has an excuse to be farther away from Alice because it hurts to be near her.
Oh, buddy. Carlisle.
There is no visible reaction. Carlisle follows orders.
I had to ask. Okay. Cool. So that leaves Chin's 4 months. And I think it's very poignant you say it's oh, hello Raiders. I think it's very poignant you say that he's trying desperately to avoid Alice. When Alice, other than Jax, is the other flyer. So the 2 of you are on Overwatch quite a bit. Is it the entire 4 months he's trying to avoid her,
No.
or no?
I think initially, like it starts off with that because he's struggling. He's struggling to make his peace with Alice and everything she is. Because I think that for him, he wants to protect her. He's promised to protect her even before stepping through the portal. But even before then, and it's so hard for Chin to gaze upon her splendor, the moves he remembers, moves she used to use on him when he surprised her in the garden. And I think that like when we step into this realm, he thought it'd be better that it's in the night when it's dark, because it'll be like harder to see her. But somehow for him, she finds a way to shine even brighter in the night. Somehow she looks more beautiful here as the night she always wanted to be. And Chin is sad because he thinks that this is this sad beauty that he knows that he'll never. And I think when he thinks that, he catches himself because he's still being selfish here. He's thinking about what he wants and remembers what she said, that the things that she can't have anymore, the people she gave up, the life, the experiences that she will never get to have. And when he thinks about that, I feel like he feels like he's, even when he's in the air, he just has this feeling of falling, like like he's got a pit in his stomach, and somehow he's also falling in that pit. He's plummeting down, and he can only shove this away, remembering the one thing he can do, the one thing that ties him to her. And I think as the months progress, he eventually finds this thing so that he won't try to distance himself as much. I can protect her. Even if I couldn't protect her in the past so many times, I couldn't protect her future. I couldn't protect her heart. I can protect her now in the present, and that's enough. That's all I get. That has to be enough.
I think Alice has been watching all of you this whole time. But it is obvious to everyone, except perhaps Chin, that the person she watches most is Chin. Did Chin ever treat the scratches that Aoife left on his face?
No. This is something he will bear forever because he wants to never forget. Because this is but a scratch compared to the pain that he's dealt to Alice.
So, it's been almost 4 months. All of you have in one way or another retreated into yourselves, but also grown a little, perhaps is the word. And one night, Chin, as you all are realizing that you are finally pushing the last of the giants and the drakes back, Carlisle sits down next to you while Jax is on watch several feet away. What do you say, Carlisle?
You're really bad at paying attention.
I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Jax is
Not what I mean. If you do not go over there and talk to her like a man, like a knight, I will put a bullet in your head right now.
What do I even say?
You can start with an apology. And both of you probably flinch a little, realizing Alice is right there.
I'm sorry.
That's good. Come with me.
All right.
Jax, we aren't going far.
I wouldn't question it.
She leads you to the edge of camp where, I mean, it's close quarters. Privacy is like, everybody's like, oh, okay, we're not listening. We're listening. We're not listening to this conversation, but everybody can hear it. Are you protecting me for yourself or for me? It's obvious.
I don't want to lie to you anymore.
So don't.
It's for myself. Because I've made you lose everything else. I don't want you to lose your life too.
Shut up. Serious. Chin. The only thing you did was break my heart.
You've made oaths.
I made choices. Whoever has framed my mother, whoever has framed my great... I did this to try and save them. You always said you had faith in me to become a knight. Why are you trying to protect me from the thing I have chosen? Why?
It's the only thing I can do for you now.
What the... What does that mean?
I've betrayed
Did you suddenly... Yes, you did. You're very sorry. It's obvious. So you think that I only ever cared for your martial abilities? What? You were my friend. And now all you're acting like is my servant. When did I ever want that from you?
I'm sorry.
What do you want, Jen?
After seeing you be a knight, after hurting you, I want to give you everything. There was a part of me that wanted you to become king for selfish reasons. Initially. And then the more time we spent together, I wanted you to lead the land because you're amazing. I want oath be damned. You can have my life.
What
Everything
the
of
fuck?
it.
Chin.
And not just to protect you. Not in a I'm gonna stand in front of a sword for you. Although I will do that. Don't worry about that.
I'm worrying about it now.
Well, too bad because I'm gonna do it. Everything I am, whether it be my lofty goals, my eagerness
You
to
talk
get
too much and she kisses you.
and Chin, like, initially his eyes are wide open, and then like internally he feels like that pit in his stomach that he's been falling down, suddenly light shines upon him and he's floating up, and then eagerly returns the kiss, eyes closed, hand like arms wrapped around her.
Yeah. That's where we're gonna end tonight, everybody. When you all return.
On a happy note.
Yeah, look, I gave y'all a lot tonight. I had to give you a little happy, okay? I ruined everyone's night.
I appreciate it.
It was gonna happen earlier in the episode, and then y'all made choices. But we're gonna end tonight, and y'all return to the mortal world about a week or so after this conversation between Alice and Chin, and you realize in 3 days it is Samhain, All Hallows Eve, Halloween. And you return with the rulers of Tirnanog hailing you all as heroes. Hailing Alice in particular as a knight worthy of her potential crown. And that's where we're going to end tonight. So, with outros, let's begin with Matt.
Long live the queen. I'm Matt. I played Chin this evening. And you can find me everywhere as Improv and RPG. Man, what a roller coaster of emotions. Goodness. Thank you so much for having me. This is always a blast. And I will popcorn it over to Kian.
Hello, everybody. My name is Kian. I use any and all pronouns. You can find me on the interwebs at Uptight Chiffon. Tonight I have been Avery Kaparis. I'm exhausted. That was quite the episode. That was a lot of fun. That was quite the episode. Everything that I am in is either in hiatus or still in production, so I can't talk about it yet. But I have some really, really exciting stuff coming up down the line. Follow me on social media. I'm usually hanging out over on Entropy Emporium, sometimes on High Shelf Collective, quite possibly on Live from the Apocalypse. Just depends on where you catch me. So keep an eye out on social media. That is where you will hear about my stuff first, and I will popcorn it over to X.
Hello, that's me. I am Extel, And yes, this session has been the wildest time ever. Jax had 75 different emotions all in the span of like 3 turns of combat. Um, and then another 75 right after that combat ended. So, uh, and it ends with somehow him becoming on the path to being a general. Anyway, it's all right because I am XL at Extro the King on all the socials. I'm also the social media manager here for Tales for the Table Studios. You can find me here a lot of the time. What else? What's happening? How do I talk about this in order? You can find me here for Sundered Skies on Sunday, every other Sunday, not this Sunday, but the one after that one, where Cass is a lovely player at the table, where I get to torture Cass's characters. So it's a nice give and take here. So and let's see. Um, there's a lot of stuff going on. You can also catch me tomorrow on Don't Kill My Character for a Marleo episode. Marleo is returning for an AU version of them, Emerald City by Night. And that's wonderful. And we're going to see some Marley and Leo as vampires, and that's a fun time. You can also catch me there for Sanguine Scourge on Thursday for the Camera of the Coterie, where I play a wild Zamitzi man who loves flesh crafting people. And you can catch me on Friday, where I storytell the Sanguine Scourge and Arc Table. We're getting ready for our end of season stuff. These are the last 4 episodes, technically 2, because there's 2 for each of the tables. So it's technically 2 episodes left for the Camera, the 2 for the Anarch, but it's 4 total. So it's all right. You can catch that there. And let's see, there's other stuff happening. You can follow my socials and figure it out. I've been playing Bloodlines 2 today, and I'm having a great time. I was playing literally up until I got on this call earlier. So
JT forgot that Bloodlines 2
Is
came out.
Bloodlines 2 out? Finally?
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah.
Today. Yeah.
God, nobody fucking tells me anything.
We were literally talking about it in the general chat in the Discord earlier. Like,
Yeah.
I don't read those chats.
I've been talking about it for weeks. I think
Yeah.
the last time we played, I said something about it.
yeah, I think you did too. Anyway, JT, I believe that's your turn, bud.
Yeah, it's me. I'm JT. I'm the saddest man in London at all times. This time, the saddest man in the Feywilds, which is fun. A fun new location to be deeply upset in. You can find me all over the internet at WeebG. You can also find me all over the internet at Entropy Emporium, because it's technically my channel. You can find a whole lot of fun and cool shows over there, including God Complex, which is off this week, but it is a fun Girl by Moonlight actual play where we pilot the corpses of gods to fight big scary monsters. And one of the players is kind of one of the monsters. And we just made a super monster, and it's actually the whole team's fault and not any one person's fault. Cash is looking at me like that's wrong, but it's not, because I'm also in the game. It is not wrong. I can prove it. And then on Friday, we have Rude Wild's War. I think I'm pretty sure we're playing this week. We've been off for a couple weeks for some various such things. That is our 5e homebrew actual play that I run, that is set in a world where the planes disappeared and they left behind just a horrible garbage can of evil. And then on Saturday, I think officially returning from its quick brief hiatus, is the coolest show I have ever run. It is Star Shard, Entropy Emporium's battle manga themed actual play using the Dawn RPG system. It has some of the coolest set design on Earth. Come and check it out, if only to see the fun, bright colors and the moving health bars and the lovely characters that have so much work put into them. And then at noon 30 CST on Saturday, you can find me on Neon Lights playing Culmination Crib, the punk of New Avalon, in their Beacons campaign. I am a player. I'm a new player. This is an ongoing game, so I'm the new guy at the table. It's been a lot of fun, and I got a bunch of really cool, fun stuff coming up on a variety of channels, including Live from the Apocalypse and the other one I forgot, my channel, Entropy Emporium. I got a couple cool projects coming up there. So check those out on socials when they drop. Thank you. I will popcorn it to Kaz.
It's me. I am Yodel Mighty on socials. You can mostly find me on Discord. I remember my Blue Sky exists occasionally. But I will be posting here in the next week or so my scheduling for the games I'm running for Games on Demand at PAX Unplugged this year. We'll be running sessions of Outgunned and Sentai and Sensibility. So if you are going to be there, please come play in the basement with me. I will be nicer to you guys, maybe. No, I won't. But otherwise, as both Jax and JT. God, I keep doing it. Why did you put an X in your character's name? Fucking every time. X and JT both have mentioned games that I am in, God Complex and Sundered Skies. So you can find me on those days. I am also going to be over on High Shelf Collective tomorrow for Inevitable, the Arthurian Western doomed. It's great. I missed last week because I didn't feel good. But, well, I didn't feel good because I was cleaning up after my dog who didn't feel good. But I will be back tomorrow. She's fine. She ate something she wasn't supposed to. But yeah, we will be good there tomorrow. I'll be there for the next couple weeks, and because it's a little mini run of Inevitable that Jason is running over there. And yeah, I have ideas that I'm pitching soon to people, and yeah, I will. Yes. Don't worry about it. I'll tell you later. Anyway, we are gonna go raid. Oh no! Before I forget, this Friday is Hard Eyes on the channel. Please watch Hard Eyes. They're going to stream Hard Eyes on Friday night. It is our favorite slasher rom-com. Everybody who got to see it in February with the super fan, it thoroughly enjoyed it. But yeah, Josh Rubin from Dropout's movie. Yeah, please watch it. It's genuinely a wonderful movie. But we're watching it here on the channel, not on the Twitch, but in the Discord, I do believe. And we are going to go read Happy Jacks. So stick around.
Before we do, there's a couple more things to announce over the channel.
Oh, yep, my bad.
You can come
I was only told one.
It's okay, you're chilling. Friday is Hard Eyes. This is true. So come by and watch that in Discord. You see the link in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Lovely.
The voice of God.
Me and Cass think too much alike. Anyway,
You guys heard that too?
the voice of God talked to us and let us know that on Friday also we're doing a cozy co-working stream because Lion was not able to get to it today, but Friday will be a makeup for it, so you can come by Friday. I believe it is at 11 a.m. Eastern that it starts, and you can come by and hang out. I don't know if that's the time that we're going with. That's usually the time of it, so we're just gonna say that. And if I'm confirmed that it is the time. So cool piece. So you can come by, hang out. Lion just hangs out, does some co-working stuff, talks about stuff with the chat. It's a chill time. So going by and hang out if you just need to chill out with Lion. It's a cool time. Lion's great, so I suggest it. But also Tuesday will also be the cozy co-working stream next week on the 28th. 28th? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. I believe that's how that works. Yes. Followed by also on the 28th, the One Night at Ollie's 2 is gonna be come back. Part 2 of One Night at Ollie's 2 is gonna be there. Me, Q, and Andrew are getting into some wild stuff. And Lion is torturing us also there, and it's a wonderful time. My character sister went missing. I have made characters that are big on family for some reason. Anyway, these are the things that are happening. And also just a sneak peek into next month. On Monday the 3rd, after Sundered Skies is back on the 2nd, on Monday the 3rd, Lion and I are going to do a Baldur's Gate 3 run here on the channel. So you can come by
that's exciting.
and check that out as we as we probably paladin our way through, because we both have a habit of making pallet locks. So,
This explains why the three of us get along so much.
squad goals. But yeah, you can come check that out. We're still, I believe we have a time, but it's escaping my brain right now. But you'll hear about it on the socials.
And before we go raid Happy Jacks, though, what else is on Friday next week?
Friday next week. Oh, also Nights of Magic and Mystery, the future table where 80-year-old Jack has to deal with the consequences of young Jacks, and also the consequences of his own actions, and where the rest of the team is gracious and definitely does not berate him every time he makes a bad decision. It's fine, totally, everything's okay. We did do a kick-ass combat last time, so you know,
you did. It was very good.
Come on by and check that out, and you can see what happens in the future and why I figured out Maximoff. It was Maximoff. That's why I figured it out. But yeah, and I believe that is all. Check us out on socials. Join the Discord. Have fun. And Cass, I believe you have something to say.
Do I? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Always remember to tell your tales. We're going to go raid Happy Jacks RPG. They're playing Electric State, which looks so much fun. I'm excited. Good night, everybody.